Hello and welcome to the first Guild Spotlight. I'm joined today by Sky-Scythe of Tainted Perfection.
Good evening, if it's evening for you all, and welcome to our Tainted Perfection Guild Hall.
Okay, so we are here in your guild lobby, which is very tastefully decorated. I gather you're in charge of that, am I correct?
You are correct. I actually map out the entire guild hall on a piece of paper, and it's not easy, I tell ya. And,
yeah, it's a pretty big place, guild halls.
thank you. It took a hell of a lot of work this time, though.
So, how on earth would you go about doing something like that? How would you map out an entire guild hall? That's quite a project to undertake.
Well, it's quite simple, actually. All you need is some grid paper, a couple pencils, and a heck of a lot of time.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, yeah, it's cool. You've done an excellent job here, man. And we are accompanied by a little mew cat over here. He's very cute. I like him. Wait, where on earth did you get one of those?
I'm not entirely sure. I believe another Guild Master, Taral, he's in charge of, essentially, punishment. I call him the Executioner behind his back. And, I think he purchased a box and randomly got it.
I presume that would have been part of the recent Moorcroft promotion, perhaps?
You would be correct.
I'm not sure. I don't follow the boxes too closely. I kind of skim over them, and if I see anything I like, I'll attempt to get it. But otherwise, oh, hang on. You can do something with it. What does the book do if you interact with it?
Well, interact and find out.
Oh, it glows. It
Yes, it
glows
does.
and it summons more mew cats. Can I just
Well,
summon mew cats indefinitely? Can I just fill your guild with mew cats?
no.
Oh, no.
You can only spawn one at a time, and
Oh.
that is a spookat.
Spookat, whatever. Yeah. They're all the same things, right? I don't know enemies.
Well,
Okay.
I've always speculated that Mewcats were the babies, but that's improbable considering they're undead creatures.
You could have a baby ghost, maybe. What if a baby died? Which is a terrible tragedy, I'm sure, but it could happen.
Kids, this is why abortion is bad.
Yes. Let's try not to get too political. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the guild, and we can go for a little bit of a wander around? Why don't
Of course.
you lead on and tell us a little bit about your guild?
Well, as any guild does, we have the central control room, as I like to call it.
Of course.
We, as a guild, we do PvE mainly. We occasionally do PvP, though we often get stuck up against the Gempire, and that's always a stress on the nerves.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about those guys from a lot of people.
Don't ever play Lockdown with them. Just don't.
Okay, noted. I'm not a Lockdown fan, so I don't tend to play much at all anyway.
Right. As a guild, we don't care for a person's skills, their gear, nothing. If they have a likable personality, they're in. And
Okay,
this
so
is
you're open to everyone.
This is our auction room with Guild Masters Lucky Geo and Kaineshi in it at the moment. Pretty standard right here. I'm sorry, but this room to the left over here you won't be able to enter.
No, there seems to be a giant sphere in my way.
There's such a thing as a door.
Yeah, and the door. Yeah, it's locked. I can't get in. So what's in here?
This is the Guild Master Lounge, though you can't see it. This has such services as the Mistwell and, well, lounging.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's quite a cool idea. The GM-only Mistwell. I don't think I've seen people do that before, although maybe I'm just not observant.
Of course. Well, we do also have an officer with Mistwell, and we do wish they were separate at times, but they're not. And we've had far too many cases of abuse with this, so we had to lock it up for good measure.
That makes sense.
So far, it's been working pretty well.
Cool. Yeah, I remember the first day of Mistwells. There were more than a few people emptying them very quickly.
Oh, for sure. I can just imagine. Now then, shall we move on?
Yeah, that seems like an idea. Let's see what
Excellent.
else is on offer.
Well, about the guild, as I stated before, we do weekly Shadow Lair runs because we have a very rich coworker.
Okay.
And the royal jelly watches you sleep.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. Should
You
I
should
feel
feel-
secure or should I feel strange? I'm not sure.
Um,
Should I trust he's on the side of good?
well, he's on the side of Jello, which I assume is good, so yes,
I like your logic. Let's carry on.
of course.
Guild
This
Training
is
Hall.
our-
That's an expensive one.
Oh, it's not too bad, really. It is a heck of a lot of fun in there. Have you been?
I went round someone else's a while back. Should we go have a look? Yeah, let's go have a look.
Alright.
I haven't been to one recently. I don't know if they've changed anything.
Now, being it a guild hall, I'm not able to place anything in here, which makes me a little sad. I would love to see interactable benches and such in here, but they unfortunately don't exist for this.
Well, there's some ideas for 3 rings. There you go. Make decorative guild training halls.
Really?
Well, maybe they're listening. You never know. Can only hope they're listening. Are you in here yet, or did you not follow me in?
Did you go into...
Oh, I went
Tier
in.
3?
I went into the training hall. I went into. Did it take us into different tiers?
Yes, I'm currently in tier...
Oh, I'm in tier 1 for whatever reason. Okay. How strange. I'll join you in tier 3.
I'm in tier 1.
Oh, I'm just gone from tier 1 to tier 3. Brilliant. Brilliant.
What just happened?
I don't know. We seem to be in some sort of separate instances, I can only presume.
Limbo.
Some sort of strange limbo. Okay, it's
uh,
we're not going to see each other clearly, so let's head back out then. Okay.
yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry about that, audience.
Oh well. Things happen. It's unfortunate.
Yes, quite often. But when the poop hits the fan, you should not have let it hit the fan.
Well, I wasn't aiming for the fan, honest. It just went there.
Now, hold on.
I've walked out of the guild hall. I didn't. I'm sorry. Feel free to type /fail at that one. Wow.
I could. I really could.
But I wouldn't see it because I'm not stood next to you because I just left. Oh.
Right.
Fantastic. I'll rejoin you again. There's going to be a lot of loading screens in this video. It's
Sorry about that, audience. But
Whoopsie. Sorry.
everybody loves fails, right? Right?
Yeah. Could do a fail compilation of me, which is mostly loading screens because I walked into the wrong room at the wrong time.
I think that was
Okay, right, heading in the right direction.
right.
Right, onwards.
Now then. It doesn't matter all that much which stairway we walk up. This is our war room.
Ah, the war rooms. You've got a lot more seating than we do.
Oh yes, we worked a lot on the chairs, and these stands you see surrounding you are placed by me earlier today.
Cool.
Now this snipe, the placement of this snipe was to be behind Lord Benedict's mask back there, and this is far beyond Lord Benedict's mask.
It's escaped.
Yeah.
Where's Lord Vanaduke's mask? Have you... I have not seen a Lord Vanaduke's mask at this stage. Where are we looking for a mask?
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant in front of the Snarlax. See,
Oh, the
Lord...
Snarlax. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, that was downstairs, so it's wandered off quite some ways.
Correct. Lord Vanaduke's mask used to be there, but now it's not. And,
Oh yeah, you've redecorated.
This is the little therapy room I came up with.
Okay. Just for people traumatized by too many boss fights.
That's right. Now,
Cool,
the
I
one
like it.
problem with this being that the purple bench doesn't allow you to lay down like a bed does. I
Yeah.
suspected that would be the case when they first came out, but I never interacted with them while designing, so I wasn't entirely sure.
Right. Are you plans to replace it with a bed, or are you happy with it as it is?
I'm happy with it as it is, because it looks to be your traditional
Yeah, it looks the
night.
part better. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Uh, just a quick note for the audience, I sometimes have trouble completing my sentences, so shut up. Any
Well, me too. So we're in good company here today.
This is the throne of our almighty Dark Lord, whom we don't have. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That's where Toram sits. Partially why I call him the...
I can't see him. He's behind my UI, but no, it's. It would appear to be Sezio that's sat there today. Has someone stolen his throne?
No, he allows people to sit there only because he has allowed them to live.
Ah, benevolent leader.
That's it, isn't it? Correct. And this is relatively self-explanatory.
This would be the Colosseum.
No, this is where we get our lollipops.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Well, I'm going to buy some.
Okay.
How many tokens do I need for a lollipop? 10 for a heart-shaped one. Cool.
Oh, really? I didn't know we had that. And this is our boss trophy room. I noticed you were locked out of one in a previous video, so...
Yeah, our guild locked me out of ours, so I never got to go in there.
Oh.
Apparently, if I was allowed access to it, I would have just run amok and bought snarble axes everywhere.
Of course.
Something like that.
Well, this is what you're missing. Shotguns on the walls, and... I think that's the head of a jelly, though it also may be its rear end.
And a chap with a spectacular mustache.
Oh, I know, it's... mesmerizing, isn't it?
This is fantastic.
It is marvelous.
Head of a robot, that seems a strange trophy to take. Oh well.
Yes, but, when you're a headhunter, I guess anything will do.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a construction hat up there that I don't think gremlins wear.
Okay. Must have been taken from another player.
That's somewhat cruel, isn't
Someone's taken it from some tier 1 player in lockdown that was wearing a mining hat. There's now a knight running around headless somewhere.
Aw, poor guy. Now then, we are currently being stalked by my good friend, the robot, a legit bot.
Okay.
This is our motel for guild hall guests and recruits who don't care to have their own room.
Okay.
It's not much to speak of, but, guests and recruits aren't all that important to us, I'm kidding.
Oh, you've got to treat your recruits better than that, surely.
Oh yes. This is our laboratory. It belongs to Dexter, I mean Gel Blue.
Okay.
And, yes. Now and again, I change the name of the room to suit whatever I find fascinating, and that's all there
The
is.
Tainted Perfection Laboratory of Cradle, apparently.
Now it is, yes. I haven't found a way to shorten the giant octopus discovery just yet.
Okay.
Just kind of giant squid found seems somewhat stupid, and anything longer won't fit.
Okay. So, why is Legit Bot following us? Is he legit?
He is very legitimate. He is the most legitimate person ever. Though he is extremely odd, so I advise keeping away from him.
Okay.
No, I'm just...
Okay.
He's a great friend of mine.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Not a thing wrong with him.
Ah, my AFK system is working. It's
Your
responding
what?
to people for me. Haha.
Excellent.
The first time I've seen that in action. That's quite cool.
Oh, I normally set that up around Christmas, saying, "Shut up, leave me alone, it's Christmas."
Yeah.
Now, this is our bar. We don't sell any alcoholic drinks, rather tea. And lots of it.
Can't argue with that.
I happen to enjoy Orange Bacot quite a bit, actually.
Okay.
This being a private room, we probably shouldn't enter for recording, as that would be somewhat perverted, but beep.
And
Howdy doody.
the room is Romeo and Juliet's love room. Okay. Right.
Lucky
Say no
Geo,
more.
Sky and Aishi are the Romeo and Juliet. This is the room of a longtime member who hasn't logged on in forever, but we keep her room intact, just in case she does return.
Okay. Nice tribute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
We plan to make one for our good friend Sir Alfred, but we don't have the furnishings for that at the moment.
Okay. Well, keep grinding around a Duke. It's what everyone else is doing.
Right. Now, this is just a lovely transition hallway, if you will, from the left wing to the right wing. And
Fair enough.
vice versa.
A good place to stash all the crazy amount of shields that everyone invariably has.
Yeah, these 5 I made separate accounts just to get.
Really?
Really. I was
Okay.
actually that determined to get so many. We have 40, maybe 50 something recruit stands, and then all the rest is in the 30s.
Alright.
Just because of me. I feel special.
It's dedication. Cool.
Somewhat. This is our good friend Sir Alfred's room. You may enter.
Okay. Butler's quarters, okay. You have a butler?
We do, Sir Alfred.
I thought you went to high level guild.
Oh, we
Hire a
are.
butler? You must be making some money out of that then.
No, actually, we just simply befriended him, and that's all there is to say.
Okay. And you just offered up his services as butler.
Yeah, he makes tea to die for. Now this is my room. No, I'm not overcompensating for anything, so don't even.
Yeah. Plenty of obstacles. You don't want people to getting in here.
Well, no, it's nothing like that. I figure it's just a room for studying and sleeping and nothing more.
No?
So
Okay.
I figure there's no need for so much space, as we have floor, we have candles, we have shields, we have beds. What else do you need?
What else indeed? A little bit of storage as well. Always good.
Of course.
You could have a pet. You could get a snipe up in here.
Yeah, but they're nearly 400,000, and that's more than triple what I have at the moment.
That's the cost of love that will last forever.
All that requires is a soul and a personality. Now this is just a small little lounge for having a cup of tea, sitting down, talking about who cares about politics anymore? No, this is just for your miscellaneous purposes.
Just a chill out area. It's nice. It's very civilized.
Yes, indeed. And I do very, very much like this table. I'm not sure why, but there's something somewhat... It has a sort of ancient regality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, is this another Moorcroft offering, or where on earth did you get this table?
This is actually a Moorcroft promotion item, and you can only get them from the boxes that were on at the time, or from the rich chumps that got 1 million of each.
Right. So trolling the auction house these days for them, really.
Well, not anymore. All
No?
the Moorcraft stuff you see here has been purchased by guild members or taken straight from the auction house at very nice prices. Now everything goes for 100,000, 200,000 at least. It's insane.
Right, makes me wish I'd invested at the time now.
Well, while I agree that most of it was very lovely, some of it was also complete crap, in my opinion. This little pile of luggage that you see in Moorcraft Manor,
Oh yeah.
it looks horrid to me, and it just has no place anywhere.
Mm.
However, the tables are just fantastic.
Table fan, eh? Okay. Yeah, can't say I object that strongly to the luggage, but it's perhaps a little out of place. Yeah, those tables are good. Yeah.
Now
I
then,
approve of the tables.
let's carry on.
Let's carry on. Okay.
This is a hallway where mainly the higher rank officers and on occasion veterans will hang out.
Okay. Empire of the Three Fighters, huh?
This is the room of, I believe, the three sons of Ohubi, one of our most famous and, in terms of longevity, best guild masters.
Mm-hmm.
His sons are Ulkner, Jesus Loves, and Gothfriend. As you can tell, they're somewhat religious.
Uh-huh.
They're Buddhists. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I happen to enjoy their room, but it seems overly cluttered to me, and
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in here.
are just, yeah. But it's their private rooms, and I have no control over that. And if I did, I wouldn't have any control over it, even if I wanted to.
Okay.
Now, this is the Officer Mistwell I was speaking of before. I'm
yes.
sorry to enter. This belongs to our long inactive Guild Master Sennheiser. To him, 1,000,000 crowns is just nothing.
Right.
I'm not entirely sure how rich he is, but he can afford quite a bit. And one little detail I like about this room is, look at this formation of squares I'm running around. What does it look like? Somewhat looks like a creeper space, no?
Perhaps, yes. Yeah, vaguely. Vaguely.
I don't play Minecraft, so that's sort of
Okay.
not obvious to me.
I can see where you're coming from. It's not a perfect likeness, but it's there, almost there.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we explored the entire right wing of the guild hall yet, but let's just go over there just in case.
Okay.
I'm sorry for any background noise. I have slaves in my backyard. I'm kidding. No, just a ton of siblings. I'm babysitting them. Blah 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 blah.
I think they've been fairly quiet.
Oh.
I haven't noticed anything, but again, not observant. Not observant.
Attention, audience. Meroka is officially deaf.
Say what?
Hmm?
Huh? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
I think we've seen all this, have we not? I'm not sure we've seen all the left wing though, have we? Or west wing, whichever it is. Are we calling it west or are we calling it left?
I go with left and oh my god, lag spike. I call them left and right because occasionally I mix up east and west, and I don't want to sound like an idiot, so I just go with left and right.
Okay, keep it simple, yeah. Okay. I'm confused as to where we have and haven't been now. Okay.
This is the only area we haven't been.
Okay,
it's your basic pile of crap. I mean, suitcases. And you got punch, you got vice, and a camel. That's all there is to it.
Ooh, I haven't seen one of these.
No?
Well, I've seen her. I've obviously seen her in Haven, but I haven't seen her in a guild hall before. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
Well, can I take a seat? I can take a seat. Yeah, comfy.
Yeah. Relatively fancy, isn't it?
Mm.
Though you don't have room for anything besides a tail.
I know. I keep thinking, do I want a tail or not? They are very, very expensive.
I wouldn't recommend it because, personally, I don't want a big tuft of fur by my butt. That's just me.
I don't know. I'm wearing a Wulver coat, so it kind of seems like a kind of right that I should have a Wulver tail to go with it.
Yes, but you also have that feather coming off your hat, and it would just seem like both parts of your body have a feather. One is classy and the other is impractical.
Perhaps. I also feel like perhaps it might make me a bit too cluttered. There is such a thing as too many accessories, as Ms. Bechamel here is clearly demonstrating.
I agree, actually. I've always thought that when I first saw her, it was a male. There's just something about
I don't know.
her entire being that seems somewhat masculine in a sense, and yet feminine in another. I
think it's slightly ambiguous. I'm sure at some point he/she has been referred to as a male, but at the same time wearing a lot of pink and purple and girly accessories and got a ribbon on the top, and I don't know. It's a very girly character. It's very hard to say.
But a lot of my friends do wear flowers, and they are actually male, such as my friend Gel Blue, as mentioned before, and I believe a legit bot has something flowery on him somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure.
I'm pretty sure my Vogue hat has a flower on as well, actually. So, yeah. Case rested, I guess.
This turned out to be very informal, but oh well.
Ah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. No worries. So, have we seen more or less everything now, I feel?
Well, we may review it if you like.
We can, yes. Let's just wander around further. So, hopefully you were hoping to introduce your guild to people who might not be familiar with your guild, and if you have something you might want to tell prospective new recruits, what might that be?
Never, ever place fecal matter near fans. Ever.
Good life advice. Good life advice.
It is bad metaphorically and physically, and will just make an enormous mess. Scruffy will hate you, all other janitors will hate you, and you will forever live as that person with smelly hands. And clothes, if it gets on your clothes.
Excellent. Okay. So, about ready to wrap this up? We said all we need to say?
I think so.
Okay. I think there is one question that is still rather pressing, and that is, how much a week does this guild cost to maintain?
Well, I believe it's 200,000 crowns, give or take 9,000. So it's not overly expensive, it's rather cheap with everyone pitching in, and having as many above average rich people as we do, it's very easily maintained. I believe we have over 1 million crowns in the treasury just because we don't want to have to constantly put it in every week. But it's very easily maintained, as said before.
Cool, it's quite affordable for what you've got here. I think you've got all the things, have you not, at this stage?
I think we do.
So there's no more expense in upgrading at this stage. It's all there, and it costs 200,000 for everything. That's excellent. That's cool.
Yeah, I believe with the Moorcroft update, or maybe an update before that, they had lowered the costs of most of the facilities available within. But I may be incorrect.
No, I seem to recall reading that as well. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah. Okay. So, well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me this week. Hopefully we shall see more of your guild in the future. So, thanks for watching, and... Sorry?
Oh, nothing, I just wanted the Spook Hat to do the outro.
Oh, okay, yes, get the Spook Hat. Spook Hat will help. Okay. Okay, yay, Spook Hat. Okay. So, thanks for watching, everyone. If you've got a guild you'd like to see on the spotlight, feel free to drop me a message in-game. And I shall be back with normal Spiral Spiel content next week.
Of course. Thank you for watching, and have a very lovely day. I love you all. No homo. If you're male. But I still love you. Bye.